Midgard, 7th Infantry. Reporting as ordered, ma'am.
And on time. Good. The parade is scheduled to begin shortly. I trust your team is ready, Captain?
I have no idea why this is so involved. Let's do the hardest ones. Ooh, Bahamut formation. Now we're talking.
Midgard 7th Infantry! Attention!
You're on.
Listen up. As we march, the eyes of the whole world will be watching us. And we,
And we cannot, we will not, let our great city of Midgard down. Failure is not an option. It's a big ask, but we can do it. Together.
Because we have our captain to guide us. Look to him, trust in him, and he will lead us to victory. So long as we follow.
Isn't that right, sir?
right.
Now bring it home.
Today is our day. It was made for the 7th Infantry. We will win that commendation for our city. And we will return home as champions!
Yes, sir!
Who's gonna show the rest of them how it's done?
We are!
I can't hear you!
We are!
Captain, the parade's about to start.
Don't want to be late, sir.
Of course.
Wait, I was into it.
When did we last use her?
5 years ago, sir.
Let's blow off the dust.
But sir...
Even a ceremonial display would constitute a violation of the ceasefire. Wutai would view it as a willful act of aggression.
And? It's a new era. Let's ring it in with a bang.
Very good, sir. Very good. Nothing like fireworks to rouse the spirits.
Mr. President, it's time.
Yeah.
This way.
Welcome to the celebration of the century. As you can see, the streets of Junon are abuzz with excitement. People have turned out in droves to catch a glimpse of the new president, Rufus Shinra.
This is pretty incredible.
And here comes Midgar's mobile unit. They're incredible. skills are truly a sight to behold.
Nice car.
There he is, folks. Rufus Shinra. Wow! Can you even hear me over this crowd? The president has stopped.
Ready to fire, sir.
Welcome to the New World Order. Fire!
Ladies and gentlemen, with a single blast of Junon's famous cannon, Rufus Shinra has announced his arrival.
Yeah! Explosion! You showed that water who's boss.
You join us in Starboard Junon as the final team of the day takes their position. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Midgar's 7th Infantry. The captain and his team have trained long and hard, determined to win the presidential commendation for everyone back home in Midgar. I can't wait to see what kind of performance they'll put on today. Troopers of the 7th Infantry, make us proud.
Left face. Formation change.
Oh, I forgot that's the tap one.
It all looks a little stiff.
Stiff?
You're watching history in the making, folks.
Final sequence. Begin.
It's good, but they can surely do better. Such excellent direction. That practice is paying off. Maybe they're still warming up. Solid work. That's unfortunate. That concludes the first part of today's performance by the 7th Infantry Drill Team. Our judges are currently tabulating the votes from you, the viewers. And here they are
Dinky
now.
sword.
Based on that, the 7th is off to a solid start. But can they build on this beginning?
So, wait. Before we go on to the next thing, I had a thought, and I know I'm going to lose it if we do this whole thing. So, I was talking about the graphics of the game a couple days ago, and how, like, everything looks a bit more, like, maybe, like, I don't know, plasticky, or just, like, not... The difference between the cutscenes and then, like, the overworld, like, model, like, the models that are used for everything, I guess the gap feels bigger than Remake. And, like, I really noticed it there, because the reporter lady in the cutscene looked quite a bit different than the reporter lady once it went back to gameplay. Did you notice that? Which is, like, fine, but I don't feel like it was like that in Remake. I feel like everyone looked the same all the time in Remake, which is what, like, impressed me so much about Remake, was, like, the characters always looked the same, whether or not they were in a cutscene or not, or even CG or not, you know? Like, maybe not, like, the starting and ending cutscenes, which were, like, super high quality, but I don't know. Perhaps I should go back and look at Remake. Maybe I noticed it less then because it was newer. But something about like the difference between the CG cutscenes and then the actual characters. Just the gap feels bigger in this game. Does that make sense? And that might just be a me thing, but I feel like the game is so massive that they weren't able to put as much detail into the characters when they're not in cutscenes, I guess, is what I'm trying to get at. Which is, like I said on Wednesday, a fair trade-off. You know? So, well, of course the cutscenes and gameplay in original Final Fantasy VII was big. I'm not comparing this to original Final Fantasy VII. I'm talking about this as a video game in 2024.
Let's see what they do next.
Drill team, halt! First sequence, begin!
They've still got a chance. What a performance! Do they seem a tad nervous?
Formation,
What?
change!
So far, so good.
I feel like I'm hitting it too late. Trying to hit it like right when it gets there. I should just hit it
Movements are so crisp and clean.
earlier.
They're in
Final
perfect sync.
sequence, begin!
It all looks so effortless. Practice makes perfect.
Oh, I had no goods.
And with
They're all
that,
great.
The 7th Infantry
But I had the two
concludes
misses.
second part of their performance. As ever, our judges have been busy tallying all the votes we've received. So let's take a look at the results. Universal acclaim, and little wonder given the skill and coordination on display. Keep this up and the 7th might well be destined for glory. I wouldn't bet against them.
Left, face! Formation, change!
Helmet time.
That's not bad at all.
I don't know why it was still making that noise.
It all looks so effortless. You're watching history in the making, folks.
This march is pretty epic.
Their movements are so crisp and clean.
Drill team, halt!
Practice makes
Drill
perfect.
team, shift!
They're in perfect sync. What a performance.
Final sequence, begin!
That practice is paying off. Such excellent direction. I can't take my eyes off them.
Hey! Perfect.
And with that, we reach the end of the 7th Infantry's performance.
Sorry about that.
For the final time, the judges are tallying the votes from you, the viewers. And now, let's see the results. Listen to that crowd. Judging by this response, it's clear that Midgar's 7th Infantry has made a lot of new fans. There's no denying it, folks. That was a performance for the ages.
You better believe it.
Coming up next, the moment of truth for our competitors. Which team will take home the commendation? Stay tuned to find out.
Yeah, so epic. Nice song.
Around the clock. They remain unaware.
Leave them to me. I want you and your people tracking the robes.
Understood. We're back on the clock. I trust you know the mission by now.
I like how Shinra in general still feels incompetent, but then like the higher ups
My
aren't.
friends, allow me to congratulate
Higher ups are
you on a
genuinely
stirring
scary.
performance. You've done your company proud. Your passion and patriotism is beyond question, and I know our president can't wait to thank you all. Of course, some among you are deserving of special praise. For our first award, we will recognize the division whose exemplary display eclipsed all others. The prize for outstanding performance goes to...
So over the top.
Midgar's 7th Infantry.
Congratulations. Say it ain't so!
Fine work, Captain.
how much this means to them. After congratulating her captain on the job well done, the commander makes for the stage. Director Heidegger, Security is here from
Thank you,
Midgard
sir.
to present this prestigious award. Even the seventh unfortunate commander can't help but crack a smile as she warmly acknowledges the crowd. Congratulations once again.
All of this just for like
to Midgard.
being the best marchers.
Next, we have the President's Commendation. If you would do the honors, sir.
The late president, my father, single-handedly turned a small arms manufacturer into the greatest company the world has ever seen, and transformed all of our lives with the miracle of Mako. So I invite you to join me in a moment of silence for a great man gone too soon. We live in
Really fluffing it up for the crowd, huh?
Some may feel that I am too young, too inexperienced to lead us. But to them and to you all, I say this. The Shinra Electric Power Company will endure. The challenges we face can be overcome if we summon our courage and cut ties with the past. Yesterday is behind us. We must look instead to the promise of tomorrow, for today is a new day, and the first of a long, arduous journey, which we must take together. Follow me, and we will reach our promised land. This I do solemnly swear before you all, as president of the Shinra Electric Power Company. My friends, place your trust in me, and together will we achieve our dream of a better world. Now, I have a commendation to present. The award goes to Midgar's 7th Infantry.
I mean, who else is it going to go to if they won the thing?
To accept this award on behalf of the team, 3 of the best will now join me. Come on up.
The President has invited 3 members of the 7th Infantry to come and accept the award on the drill team's behalf.
So what was the plan here, guys?
Salute!
Your performance today was nothing short of incredible. Midgar's 7th Infantry is, without a doubt, the pride of our people. Congratulations.
With generous praise, the President offers his congratulations to the team. One can only imagine what those 3 troopers...
I have a few private words to say to these troopers. Cut the feed.
Sir, you're on crowd control.
Whose hard work and dedication brought them this far.
That ain't right.
They're in the suit.
Excuse me. Need to get through.
Barrett, over there.
Oh, now she's the reporter here
All the time.
instead of later. Also, nice hook.
I rarely talk to the rank and file. Why not take off your helmet? Cloud Strife. That was a first-class performance. One worthy of a soldier.
Oh, you!
Stand down.
But, sir!
You are a fascinating individual, Cloud Strife. Your file was as gripping as it was enlightening. Which is why I have a proposition for you. At present, Midgar requires my full and undivided attention. The city is Shinra's beating heart. Its devastation is a humiliation, and the world must see us rebuild. To that end, I need to refocus my efforts and push certain duties to one side.
Get to the point.
My father left me a mountain of unfinished tasks, like the recapture of a fugitive of ancient descent, the recovery of a stolen lab specimen, and of course the arrest and execution of Avalanche. None of which, frankly, are of any interest to me whatsoever. I'd gladly wash my hands of it all.
So what? You're gonna let us go? Just like that?
Yes. Provided you keep your distance from Midgar, that is. No more stirring the proverbial pot.
And the same goes for me? But why?
Because I have a new vision for Shinra.
So we go free. And you get?
Sephiroth, dead. He's an unsavory relic of our past, and I want him gone. But in our current state, Shinra lacks the resources to get the job done. So I turn to you.
It's a deal.
You have a lead, I take it.
The guys in black robes.
Clever you.
You know who they are, don't you?
According to Hojo, they're connected to Sephiroth. Shadows of the Man, I believe he called them. Follow them and you'll find him.
Right.
Ooh, Yuffie time.
Seems like a good way up.
So yeah, if you don't remember, Yuffie's usually undercover as the reporter later during Junon Raid. But they used that here. Really interesting idea. So like, this wouldn't have made sense in the original for Rufus to ask Avalanche to kill Sephiroth because they have all the ability to do it themselves, right? But because Midgar was destroyed in this version, because of the big tornado craziness, it makes sense that he needs to stay preoccupied with that. So, like, interesting. Very interesting. And yeah, I mean, I knew they were going to. Even from, like, the marketing, I could tell that Rufus was going to be a bigger deal, but I knew that Rufus was going to be bigger, and just all the Shinra people in general were going to be bigger in this game. And I'm very happy to see it. Because that's one gripe I have with the original, you know, is that, like, they set up Heidegger, Scarlet, and Rufus, but then most of the time they just kind of talk, and you never really interact with them, and then they're gone. You can kind of tell they wanted to do more with them, but they just didn't have the ability to. Like, you fight Heidegger and Scarlet in the end with the Proud Claude, but you can tell they wanted to do more with those two characters, and they just kind of threw them into the Proud Claude battle at the end. So it's really cool seeing them get their full worth here. I especially love what they did with Scarlet in Intermission.
Look, up there. Oh no. Don't do it now.
All right, Shinra. Time to pay. Focus.
So, we have ourselves a deal then.
Only if you can honor it. No one comes for us. Not Hojo, not the Turks. No one.
You have my word.
Confusion.
Ugh.
Am I hitting it when it's
Okay.
the same size or when it's in the middle? I think I'm hitting it late.
Ugh. Okay, just shake it off.
Vertical flashes gold and is within the target circle. Oh, I'm hitting it early then. There we go.
Take your time. You know you can do this. Here goes. Gotcha.
Stop! Get down! Get over here!
Heidegger, hero.
So that's your game.
It wasn't us.
Spare me. You had your chance.
Sir, please!
Sweep the rooftops now!
Don't let them get away!
Yuffie, that was her, right?
Yep.
What do we do?
Get the hell out of here.
Why didn't they take him into custody there?
What happened to Rufus?
Long gone.
Shit. So what now?
I saw one of the robed men. He was headed for the port.
Let's follow him.
Place is on alert. Are you sure about that?
We've still got the uniforms. Go on without me. I'll take care of the 7th Infantry. Throw them off the scent.
Alone? You sure?
Trust me, it's easier this way.
Captain!
Get going.
Oh, thanks, sir.
Sir, your orders!
Just received new intel. The suspect is en route to Larboard Junon. I'm to convey this information to all nearby units. Go join the search. I'll catch up.
If I may, sir. We've heard rumors that there are others in league with the terrorists. Conspirators in stolen uniforms. For your own safety, sir, allow us to accompany you. Midgar's 7th Infantry never leaves a man behind.
Right.
If the enemy is among us, other units are a potential threat, and we must treat them as such.
Good point.
But you can trust us, sir. Like we trust you.
Cloud's like, oh man, I kind of like these guys.
We'll alert all units from here to the port elevator. When that's done, we'll regroup with the rest in Larboard Junon. Got it?
Yes, sir!
Wait, so these guys actually gotta fight other Shinra soldiers? Oh my god. I have to protect them? Ooh. Rune Blade. Big magic damage. Do I go all in on the magic attack, or do I try to balance it by giving him some attack power? I guess I'll balance it. Look at Barrett. That's a really nice, like that's a cool way to use the weapon abilities. It's like balance there. Just kind of change the weapon completely. What's for sale? Also, I have to mention it, man. At this point, it's actually comical how many different minigames there are in this game. The fact that, like, the 2 seconds between Yuffie attacking Rufus, we have, like, another minigame. It was super easy. There was no punishment for failing it, but they still, like, took the time to implement a minigame just for that one moment. Like, it's hilarious at this point.
I won't hold back.
Ooh, I like how Disorder flips the enemies up in the air. Also, I gotta be careful because I can hit my own soldiers.
Let's finish this.
Who's getting attacked? How dare you attack my troopers? Ow. Quit flying. Watch out for that grenade. Can I heal my boy? Oh my god, I can. Let's freaking go.
Where are the other units, sir?
Up ahead. Mark. Yes, sir!
This is genuinely amazing how much they did with this section. I mean, this went from like a goofy side air, like a little goofy section in between two main sections to all of this. Let's take him to the North Crater. Yo, I'm down. I am 100% down for that. Also, can I get some of these goods?
You don't think the enemy has infiltrated the 7th, do you?
Never doubt your brothers.
Yes, sir!
Yes, sir. I'm gonna be so sad if they find out the truth. No.
Should be easy.
Hey, the Shield Boys. And the Fire Boys. Back from Remake. He used a potion on it. I mean, all I'm gonna say is, like, can we get rid of Tifa? Like, we don't really need her, do we? I would be more than willing to bring my boy, 7th Infantry Trooper B, to go fight Sephiroth. Literally better at air combat. Better at air combat confirmed.
Did you hear anything more about that assassin? Only that they've been spotted in the area of Barbor Juno. Nothing else to report. Alright. Well, thanks for the update.
He gave me 2 eye potions. I'm glad I talked to him.
Hands where I can see him.
Oh, I thought they were talking to the robot for a second. Hands up, robot. I don't have any lightning.
Pay attention. Get ready.
Gotta heal my boy. Oh, there we go, we pressured him. What the? Bet you thought you were safe up here, huh? Wonder if you can hit him in the back to pressure him. That didn't work. But this will.
It's here.
Smooth's targeting is nuts. Actually, crazy good. Who gave Cloud the 7 Chaos Emeralds? That whole, like, movement he does, I know I keep saying this, but, like, that whole aerial movement he does when you use that ability looks so Sora, it's nuts.
Indulge me, Trooper.
Yes, sir!
Oh, the wheels. The little motorcycle. Ow. And Aerith has my assess materia. Got missile. It did say weakness. Apparently it's weak against ice. Or weak to ice, I mean. I gotta wait till he stops though, so I can actually hit him with it. That's not. Slow motion. Stay there. Nice.
Nothing to it.
Oops. Who cares about me? I need to heal my troops. Take a breather, troops. That'd be sweet if this healed them. Oh my god, it did. Every time I'm like, man, it'd be really cool if they did this. They do it. Every time. Can I actually get my materia? Looks like I can. Really nice that they like keep all your materia up even when characters aren't available in this one. Oh boy.
You really ought to have told me you wanted to join the parade, my friend. The mobile unit would have loved to have you. Oh dear. My quarry has cast you aside. How tragic.
Fans of yours?
Fans of ours. Didn't you know? You and I are living legends.
I got this.
Sir.
Oh, isn't it exciting? The two of us together again at long last. Picture it. A duel to end all duels.
Are we fighting or what?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We have to set the stage. First, the music! Let's not forget the lights! Actors, to your marks! Come, unleash your passion. Succumb to your instincts. Let us revel in a turbocharged tryst!
I still have no idea what they're trying to do with this character, but it's entertaining at least. If nothing else, it's entertaining. Hello. Thank you. I still can't believe he's 3rd class. Exploiting his elemental weakness can pressure him. If Roche is pressured while riding the walls, he will drop to the ground and counterattack. Inflicting enough damage while he is pressured will cause him to spin out. Too quick, but what? He canceled. He canceled our move. Can't even keep the camera on him. Oh, this is big. The super-powered Braver. I forget what summon Cloud has. And that move hurts. He was like 1 hit away from his... Wow, he really said it.
Finds this sport underwhelming, and we have a reputation to live up to. Come, let's give the people a proper spectacle!
Making sure he's not going to cancel my cure. Uh-oh. So I just hit him with the limit and win, or what? Oh, now I do. I whiffed. I thought he would jump up to him. Instead he just attacked the air. Usually the limit's like super home in. Like in Remake, you can braver from a mile, or limit from a mile away, and they'll just move right to him.
Who's next?
Come now. This match was ours alone. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you your champion! I must say, you have proven yourself as a capable leader of men. Then again, I expected nothing less than the best. As a leader of my own band of brothers, I hold you in the highest respect. And so for you, our fearless captain, a gift. I insist.
A stuffed stamp. Thanks.
That's your cue to exit. Yonder elevator will take you down. And do your shit.
You sure?
I'll be right behind you.
Suit
Alright.
yourself.
Something else, man. So yeah, what's this? Oh my god. Slightly replenishes ATB gauge when using a weapon ability. That's actually pretty dope. And then we also got a stuffed stamp. The toy version of a faithful good boy who kicks bad guy butt. Ooh, I can make these now. This is what I want. I can't make a powered up version yet. Gold needle. Weird that I can't upgrade these. I love looking at the pictures of all these. They look similar to like the OG ones, but you know, new in their own way. But I do like the style of them. Do remind me of the original items, the pictures they had on the 4th disc. I'd actually give you this. Give you this. Actually, get that. And maybe enemy skill for fun. You do stuff on the map, on the open world, and then that unlocks fights in the simulator, and then the fights in the simulator are what give you the enemy skills. Still sad I only have 10 slots. Alright, well, good place to stop. So looks like we're gonna get on the boat. Yeah, man. My boys are still here. I'm sad to see what happens to the boys. There's one scene ahead of here. Okay. Let's do it then. I wasn't sure if like it would whisk us away and then we'd be, you know. Into a bunch of cutscenes at once. Look at all this stuff. You never know. We tried to stop in 15 today and ended up doing like an entire chapter because it wouldn't let me stop. Man, this is the first like big loot section. Also, I just got some grenades. Dude, I totally forgot about grenades. Like, attacking items. Oh, we did have a orb of gravity and some hazardous material, but I think we just got those recently. Had just healing items up to this point. What's gonna happen to my crew? Oh no, sad music.
You guys head larboard without me.
Sir, I have to ask.
Oh, the jackass with the bike? He's a jackass.
That we know, sir.
That we know.
What I wanted to ask is, why you keep trying to shake us? Are we really that much of a burden to you? Or are you the assassin everyone's looking for?
For what it's worth, I want you to know. I'm sorry.
No need to take the joke that far, Captain. We know the culprit's a young woman, just lightening the mood. But we get it. You clearly have things to do. Things you can't divulge to us. We're sorry that we didn't see it sooner, sir. Sorry, sir!
It's okay. At ease.
The fact is, we would have never won that commendation if you hadn't brought us all together. I might be out of line for saying this since we only just met, but the 7th feels more like a family than ever, and we hope you feel the same.
You're not out of line. It's been an honor, Trooper. But you're right. It's time you guys went your way, and I went mine.
Will we see each other again, sir?
Count on it.
What is it? How does Square always do this? Like, how do they always make us care about, like, the stupidest characters? They do it in every game. In every game, there's always some, like, silly character that, like, somehow just steals your heart. So great. Also, I can already tell, I mean, I hope, they gotta bring these guys back for Junon Raid. Like, they have to. Could you imagine? Because that's so far away from here. It is. It's the hallmark of good writing. Like, the best you can possibly do in terms of writing is to get people to care about characters. It's like the hardest thing to do. It's the most important thing to do, but it's the hardest thing to do when writing a story. And Square's ability to make us care about characters, even when they're, like, inconsequential, is just incredible. Like, they are the kings at it. They really are. But yeah, man, they got to bring these guys back. We're gonna be in Junon, breaking free of Sapphire Weapon, and suddenly these guys are gonna appear, and it's gonna be amazing. Oh my god, look at them. They're watching me. Well, yeah, we don't return for Junon for anything else other than to get the sub. Which I suppose could be. We could meet him when we come get the sub. That's what I'm talking about. Junon Raid is execution. That's when Sapphire attacks. Then we also quickly stop by Junon on our way to the underwater reactor. That's the only other time you come to Junon.
Can we please set this trust in Shinra? Think they caught whoever was behind that attack yet?
You okay?
Yeah.
Great. Now then, let's not keep our friends waiting.
Is that a sack of potatoes?
All right, next.
They're screening passengers.
What now?
We try the back door.
I love that the hooded men got on the ship. Like, this is a cruise line going to Costa del Sol, and the hooded man is like, ticket for one. They like let him through.
Trust in Shinra and things will be fine.
Just like the original.
Can I help you?
Yeah,
We're the winners of the President's Commendation. As a reward, we got a trip to Costa del Sol. The Commander-in-Chief said that we could hitch a ride on your ship.
First time hearing of this.
Well, the President's a busy man.
Those guys with you too?
Where'd they come from?
Captain, sorry, but you're needed on deck. Fight's broken out.
Looks like we're in for another fun crossing. Touch base in second class. Be sure to mind your P's and Q's, huh? A lot of bigwigs on board. As for you, back to work.
Aye, sir.
Oh, and your dog stays in the hold.
got it.
Just play along.
He is playing along. That's how a dog would react. Why are we letting them in?
All clear! Pull her up!
Just let the creepy hooded guys in. It's fine.
Stop the ship! I have a ticket! Come on, man! You can't leave without me!
Oh, rip.
I'm a passenger, goddammit! Now turn that thing around! Worst day ever.
I thought it was Yuffie for a second. So Yuffie's still not with us. On our way. So this is quite different. The other ship was not a civilian ship. Okay. Everyone's here. Madam M's here. Who's that?
Well, that was odd. The air's different here, isn't it?
Compared to Midgar, very different indeed.
Though perhaps a little sharp for my taste.
This is definitely more interesting than the Shinra ship.
Not bad. Time for a little reconnaissance.
Oh man, I love this version. I love that, like, there's only the one time in the original where that happens, and now it's happening, like, all the time.
No, but there are times when I think I do, and I freeze up till I realize it's someone else.
I bet. I'm here if you want to talk.
Well, actually, I was kind of hoping we could talk business.
What kind of business?
You know, business. Boys.
Oh, that kind.
Boy business.
It's me.
Wait, why are they having to hide?
For now.
But we're not?
So how's it looking up top?
All the robes are in second class. Haven't seen any sign of Shinra, though. We can ditch the uniforms.
Aw. Well, it's been an honor, Captain.
Captain?
Hey, about this deal Rufus wanted to make with you. I know it's off, thanks to Little Miss Ninja's stunt, but personally, I think she did us a favor. Nothing good ever came from making deals with the devil. Shinra can't be trusted, no matter who's in charge.
Got a point.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. Good evening, and welcome aboard the Shinra 8. We're sailing smoothly towards Costa del Sol and expect to arrive right on schedule. Though your time with us may be brief, we wish you all a pleasant voyage. As for this evening's onboard entertainment,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
holding a Queen's Blood tournament.
They're speaking my language.
Any and all interested guests are welcome to join regardless of experience. See the lounge staff for details.
You heard the man. To the lounge.
Aerith knows what's up.
Come on.
So I'm guessing this is where you guys wanted me to stop. So, a couple questions, because, like, first of all, I wonder if they're going to ditch the costumes, because they haven't ditched them yet, but since it's a commercial ship, they don't even need the outfit, so that's different from the original, which I think is more interesting and makes sense. Why is it called the Shinra 8 if it's a commercial ship? Is it just because it came from Junon? Or they built it or whatever? The other 7 sank. Okay, fair. Is it a repurposed military ship, maybe? It does look like it's like beefier than a normal ship, and then they just like spray painted over it or whatever. Well, Junon is still a military town. It's just not a... It's like also... It can be transformed into a base at any time kind of thing. But... They spray painted over the blood. Yeah, I mean, I guess who else would make the ship, right? Shinra makes, like, all of the vehicles in this whole universe, so... Well, I shouldn't say universe, this whole planet. They are the one and only vehicle manufacturer, so I guess it makes sense they make the ships, too. Anyways, I was just thinking about that because I was like, why would it be Shinra if it's not a military ship? But, yeah, they build everything anyways, so... What do you guys think about Tifa and Aerith's relationship? Like, in the original, they're very cold to each other because Tifa's just cold in general because she's trying to figure stuff out. And because you're kind of forced to pick between Tifa and Aerith in the beginning, they're kind of like separate from each other, and Cloud is just pulled towards one or the other. But in this game, they're like besties. And they continually show that. It's not even like one scene. It's like literally constant. They're constantly like straight up holding hands, being best friends. Which is really cool. I mean, the way that I see it, if we're looking at the two options, either A, we try to stay as close to the original as possible and have them be cold to each other, and then we have to deal with that for the entire time, or B, we make them friends and we get a lot more entertainment value over the course of 3 games. You know what I mean? Like, it's gonna be so long. Well, not 3 games, but you know, we're going to be seeing them together for the entirety of the game. We might as well make it more entertaining, right? So, like, you know, like, I like it. I think it's more entertaining. I don't think it ruins anything. I think it's just a cool way to make it better, because otherwise they would just be cold to each other, because they weren't... I don't think them arguing would make sense. So instead, it would just be them not talking to each other, which would be lame and boring. So, yeah. No, I think it's cool. I like seeing it. I mean, it's almost like to the point where it's like they're anime characters making goofy poses together and stuff. Like it's pretty cool. It's hard because, like, I always got the impression that they were cold to each other, but to be honest, they just don't interact much. Because the characters, other than Cloud, don't interact with each other that much in the original, especially in the beginning. They're mostly interacting with Cloud, and then we're going through each of their backstories over the course of the first 2 discs. Well, first disc, really. So, you know, there's just not a lot of times where, like, Tifa and Aerith actually talk to each other in the original. So it's kind of, like, inferred that they're a bit cold to each other. There's, like, the scene where Aerith asks if Cloud has a girlfriend, and if you say no, or you say yes, and she's like, oh. And then there's the part where Tifa thinks that Cloud is... I forget, what's the... what scene is it? What's the scene where Tifa gets the wrong idea about Cloud and Aerith in the original? I know it exists. Can't think of it, but there's some part where she's like, oh, so that's what you guys are... Oh, yeah, when they're in Shinra HQ and they're talking through the wall. And Aerith says, oh, crap, Tifa's in there too? Yeah. So it feels like they're not exactly at each other's throats, but they're definitely, like, not besties going through the beginning of the game, right? Nothing to even close to the level of this. Like, the only thing I can think of is when they first get to Costa del Sol, they're both kind of like, let's go catch some sun, and, like, run off together. But, like, that's it. Other than that, they're pretty, like, serious the whole time. So, yeah, and I mean, other than, like, Tifa being also wanting to save her from Shinra at the beginning, there's really just not much interaction between the two. So it's cool. It's a cool addition. It's a welcome one. But I wondered what you guys thought about it, just because I was thinking about it. Because they're really hammering it pretty heavily. Like, seems like every scene they're standing right next to each other making jokes or laughing, and especially them saying, like, let's talk boys. Like, that's definitely not anything they would have said in the original game. So yeah. Other than, I think they make, like, a joke like that in Gold Saucer or something. I'm trying to remember. I feel like there's one moment where maybe when Barrett gets mad, they say something along those lines, but yeah. No, it's definitely really different, but a welcome change. Nice timed quote, yet. Okay, guess we'll stop there. Thank you guys so much for being here. Let's say goodbye to YouTube really quick. YouTube, thank you so much for watching Let's Play Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. It has just been an absolute joy, an absolute blast. I am loving every single moment of the game, and I'm loving experiencing it with you guys and chatting with you guys. Just same as I said last on Wednesday, man. It's just such a blessing to be able to experience this with you guys, to be in the universe where this even exists and we're all playing it together. It's just incredible. So thank you so much, and I will see you in the next episodes of Let's Play Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. We will see you there. Peace.